Hey guys, Brad Gilmore here. Want to give a big shout out to our title sponsor, Walker Texas Lawyer. If you or a loved one have been injured in an accident, whether that be a car, truck, motorcycle accident, or some kind of other issue, hit up Walker Texas Lawyer at 713-552-1117 or walkertexaslawyer.com.
Oh, Brad, what have you done now?
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, and around the world. TV host, best-selling author, and radio personality Brad Gilmore brings you a collection of conversations with stars from movies.
Matthew McConaughey.
Brad Gilmore.
Mark Wahlberg.
Hey, how are you?
The legendary Mr. Christopher Lloyd. Christopher, how are we doing?
I'm doing good. Great introduction.
Jessica Alba and Lizzie Mathis. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Kevin Costner joins us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Television.
Jimmy Fallon joins us this morning. Jimmy, how you doing, my friend?
Good morning. Thank you so much, Brad, for having me. I appreciate this, bud.
Kelly Ripa.
Brad, thank you for having me.
Comedy.
Jay Leno joins us. Jay, how you doing?
Hey, Brad, what's going on?
Chris Tucker is in the building. Chris Tucker, good morning to you.
Hey, Brad, and good morning to you. How are you?
George Lopez joins us right now. George, how are you doing, sir?
Good morning.
Music.
Lola Monroe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The legendary frontman of AC/DC, Brian Johnson, joins us right now. Brian, how you doing?
Good morning, Brad. What looking to talk, you me funny lad.
Megan Trainor.
Thank you so much, Brad. You're awesome.
Chloe Bailey joins us. I appreciate the time.
Appreciate you.
And more. This is The Collection. Now your host, The Boat.
Brad Gilmore! Yeah, Brad Gilmore, ESPN Radio, CW39 in Houston. Lauren Ashland, thank you so much for taking the time. Congratulations on the movie.
Thank you so much.
Look, let's start with this vision that James put together, because it's such a unique story that is being told on the screen. Lauren, when you were first thumbing through the screenplay and kind of wrapping your head around what you're reading with this story, Twinless, what were your first kind of reactions to the screenplay?
It kept defying my expectations. I think when you've read a lot of scripts, you start to, whether you want to or not, guess what's next and predict what kind of movie it is. And it just wasn't like anything I had read. It reminded me, well, now I think of it as the experience when I saw the movie Anora, where I kept thinking I knew what the movie was and then it would switch. And that takes such a person with incredible creativity and vision. It just felt really special and it turned out great.
Yeah, well, Nora, that's actually, I hadn't made that connection, but I see what you're saying there. It's just kind of what, as the story unfolds, you're not expecting the turns that you're going to get. Right. Ashla, was that a similar experience for you?
Yeah, completely. I mean, I read the script as quickly as I could, just wanting to get to the end for that similar reason. You're just taken away with it and you find yourself thinking that you know exactly what's going to happen, and then you're on a little roller coaster of shifts and twists and turns. And it was just so funny and tender and like at moments kind of dark, but in a comedic way and moving. So yeah, it has so much in it and in a way that I don't think people will expect.
Well, I'm sure it's also nice to have James be so intimately involved with the story, so you can go to him if you need to say, Lauren, like, what are we doing here? Like, exactly, kind of set the scene up for me again, and have that resource. Because I think when there's a writer, director, and actor in one picture, it's kind of an invaluable resource in some ways.
If you have the right one who really does have the story clear in his mind, which I think he really did, then you can just trust and just go on that journey. I have to say, as much as I did trust him and as much as I thought I understood what the vision was, when I saw the movie, I was still blown away by, it's also beautiful visually. It's like, he really created a world.
And Ashlyn, when you're preparing for this and the conversations with James, are you somebody who you like to notate the screenplay like prior to? Do you like to make a lot of notes? Do you come up with the backstory of what happened prior to this? Like, what's your process in a film like this? Because it is such an interesting and creative story.
Yeah, I always feel embarrassed to say that I don't have a set process as an actor, but I just take it project to project. And with this one, honestly, I had journal entries. I keep like a work journal, and I flicked back through it recently, and every day on the set I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Because it was such a new experience for me to be playing a very upbeat, chirpy character in this world. And so I was very much led by what was on the page. I do like to obviously create my own backstory for the character for myself, but you know, so much of her was on the page. And actually, when you interact with great actors in a scene, that interaction itself gives you so much to work with. So it was more of a organic, kind of less, I don't want to say less cerebral process for me, but it wasn't quite as research heavy as others. And it just was a very kind of organic, joyful experience. So that it was different for me from other films that I would have maybe a very different process for.
Well, whatever the process was with everybody, it worked out. Obviously, this film is very unique and a special movie that I hope everybody checks out. So I really appreciate the time y'all both spent with me today. Congratulations again.
Thanks so much.